Someone is watching your house right now. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says, "My child, the time is now." The alarm has been raised. The watchmen in the heavens have sounded the call, and the message has been sent forth. The unseen is about to be seen. The hidden is about to be revealed. And what was once whispered in secret is now being spoken aloud. This is not just another message. This is a divine intervention, a direct communication from the heavens, because something is happening, something that you need to know about before it is too late. Right now, at this very moment, someone is watching your house. You may not have noticed. You may have overlooked the signs. You may have been distracted by the cares of life, but the truth is unfolding around you, and what is happening cannot be ignored. The heavens have seen it. The angels have reported it. The divine realm is aware of it. And now the revelation is being given to you. My beloved, you have felt it, haven't you, that uneasiness in your spirit, that unexplained feeling that something is not quite right, that sense that there are eyes upon you, observing you when you are not looking, monitoring when you come and when you go. This is not your imagination. This is not something to dismiss. My child, listen closely, for the truth is coming to light. There is someone who has been taking note of your every move. They have been studying you. They have been watching from a distance, pretending to be unnoticed, yet their eyes have remained fixed on you. This is not a random occurrence. This is not a meaningless event. This is something orchestrated in the shadows, something that was meant to stay hidden, something that they never wanted you to realize. They have been gathering information. They have been analyzing, calculating, waiting for the right moment. But my child, I have stepped in. I have disrupted their plans. I have sent forth my angels to scatter their intentions. And now, what was once concealed is being brought into the light. What was once done in darkness is being revealed before your very eyes. You must open your spiritual eyes. You must be aware. You must not ignore the signs any longer. Look closely, my child. Have you noticed anything unusual? Have you seen the same unfamiliar presence in places where you did not expect? Have you felt the weight of a gaze upon you? Even when you were seemingly alone, this is not an accident. This is not a coincidence. This is something deeper, something that has been taking place beneath the surface, something that I am now bringing into full view. This person is not who they appear to be. They carry an agenda, a motive, a reason for their actions. They have been silent, yet active. They have been unnoticed, yet present. They have been pretending, yet planning. My child, do you understand the seriousness of this moment? Do you see the urgency in my words? This is not a time for delay. This is not a time to dismiss what is being revealed. This is the moment to be vigilant, to stand firm, to call upon my name for divine protection and guidance. But my child, do not fear. Do not let anxiety take root in your heart. Do not let worry consume your mind. I am with you. I have been with you from the beginning. I have placed my shield around you. I have commanded my angels concerning you. I have positioned my heavenly host to encamp around you and keep you safe. Nothing shall come near you unless I permit it. Nothing shall unfold against you unless I allow it. And I am declaring now, no plan formed against you shall succeed. No scheme shall prevail. No hidden motive shall triumph. For I, the Lord your God, am stepping in. But you must be wise. You must be discerning. You must not ignore what is happening around you. Watch carefully. Take note of what is unfolding. Pay attention to the small details that others may overlook. There is something significant happening in the spiritual realm. And my child, you are at the center of it. This person who is watching, they thought they were unseen. They believed their actions would go unnoticed. They assumed they could continue without exposure. But they did not anticipate this moment. They did not foresee that I would intervene. They did not expect that their plans would be brought to nothing before they could take the next step. My child, I am revealing this now, so you will not be caught unaware. I am uncovering this now, so you will not be deceived. I am exposing this now, so that you may walk forward with clarity and wisdom. You may ask why, Lord? Why is this happening, my child? Because there are forces at work that seek to hinder the calling upon your life. There are influences that do not want you to move forward. There are those who have been manipulated into playing a role in something greater than themselves, something that was meant to shift the course of events in your life. But my child, I am the God who reverses what was meant for harm. I am the God who takes what was planned against you and turns it for your good. I am the God who turns the schemes of the enemy into stepping stones for your elevation. Now, my child, listen to me carefully. Be wise, be discerning. Watch your surroundings. Pay attention to the movements around your home, the changes in behavior, the shifts in energy. You will notice things you previously overlooked. You will remember details that once seemed insignificant. You will begin to see patterns that you once dismissed. And when you do, you will know that I have spoken. There is someone who is unsettled right now. There is someone who is growing restless because they realize their secret is unraveling. There is someone who knows their time is up. They feel it. They sense it. They are aware that their hidden actions have been seen. And my child, when they are exposed, do not be surprised. Do not be shaken. Do not be overwhelmed. This is my doing. This is my intervention. This is my divine protection over your life. Stay close to me, my child. Do not let go of my hand. Keep your eyes fixed on me. Keep your heart tuned to my voice. I will continue to guide you. I will continue to direct your steps. I will continue to shield you from every unseen force, every hidden plan, every silent observer who thought they could remain in the shadows. Their time is up. Their secrecy has ended, and now they must face the truth. But you, my beloved, are safe. You are covered. You are surrounded by my love, my protection, my divine presence. Do not worry about what is happening. Simply trust in me. I am with you, and I will never leave you. Now watch as the revelation unfolds. Watch as the truth comes forth. Watch as I, the Lord your God, take what was hidden in darkness and bring it into my glorious light. The time has come. The moment is now, and nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, listen closely to my voice, for what I am about to reveal is not to be taken lightly. I have watched over you from the beginning of time, from the moment your soul was formed, and I have known every step you would take, every decision you would make, and every challenge you would face. Nothing has ever been hidden from my sight. And today, I am opening your eyes to a truth that has been concealed for too long. This message comes to you at a time when you need it most, and you must receive it with an open heart and a discerning spirit. Even now, as you sit in your home, as you carry on with the routine of your daily life, as you move about in what you believe to be familiar spaces, there is something happening beyond what your natural eyes can see. You have sensed it, haven't you, the feeling that you are being watched, the sudden awareness that something is not as it seems, the moments of unexplained unease that settle over you like a shadow. This is not your imagination. This is not a passing thought that should be brushed aside. It is a prompting from your spirit, a warning that I am bringing to your attention so that you may stand firm and walk in my wisdom. There are forces at work that seek to observe, to monitor, to study your every move. They are watching not because of who you are in the natural world, but because of who you are in the spiritual realm. You carry a light that cannot be hidden, a divine mark upon your life that signals to both the seen and the unseen that you are chosen, that you are covered by my presence, that you have been set apart for a purpose greater than you can yet comprehend. The eyes that watch you do not do so out of curiosity, nor do they do so with good intentions. Their motives are not pure, their hearts are not aligned with truth, and their purpose is to observe, to analyze, to find an entry point where they can plant seeds of confusion, discouragement, and distraction. Do not be afraid, for I have already gone before you. I have seen every plot, every plan, every whisper spoken in secret, and I have dismantled that which is not of me. Yet I am revealing this to you now, because you must be aware, you must be vigilant. You must walk with spiritual eyes open and a heart tuned to my voice. There are those who smile at you in the light, yet in the shadows. They inquire about you with questions laced with hidden motives. There are those who speak words of kindness, yet their spirit is restless with envy and silent opposition. There are those who stand near, not because they wish to see you prosper, but because they wish to gather information, to study your patterns, to know what moves you make, so that they may subtly place obstacles in your path. These are not strangers. Some of these faces are familiar to you. Some have walked with you for years. Some have even spoken my name, claiming to be aligned with truth. Yet in the hidden places, their hearts tell a different story. But I am exposing them. One by one, I will remove the covering that has allowed deception to linger. One by one, I will cause their intentions to come to light so that you may see clearly, so that you may understand, so that you may walk forward without the weight of misplaced trust. This is not to bring division, but to bring clarity. This is not to create fear, but to awaken you to the reality that not all who stand beside you are for you. Some have been planted in your life, not by my hand, but by the hands of those who wish to manipulate, to steer, to control. But they will not succeed. Their plans will not prosper. For I have surrounded you with my presence, and no scheme formed against you will flourish. You have wondered why certain doors have been difficult to open, why certain prayers have seemed delayed, why moments of breakthrough have felt just out of reach. It is not because I have withheld from you. It is not because I have forgotten you. It is because I have been dealing with the unseen, with the hidden influences that have worked against you without your knowledge. I have been breaking ties that were never meant to hold you, removing barriers that were disguised as opportunities, shielding you from alliances that would have led you away from my perfect will. Even now, as you read these words, there are shifts taking place in the spiritual realm. People who once seemed deeply connected to you will begin to pull away. Not because you have changed, but because their hidden motives can no longer coexist with the truth that is now being revealed. Conversations that once felt normal will begin to feel strained, not because you are doing anything differently, but because I am bringing conviction to hearts that have operated in secrecy. You will see this happen. And when you do not grieve what is being removed. Do not chase after what I am causing to drift away. Trust that I am making room for what is truly aligned with your destiny. There are those who have monitored your progress not to celebrate you, but to anticipate your downfall, but they will not find what they are looking for. They will not see you stumble, they will not see you fail, for I am upholding you with my righteous hand. I am securing your foundation. I am fortifying your path. I am placing a divine barrier around you that no force can penetrate. You are not alone. You are not unprotected. You are not vulnerable to the plans of those who seek to work against you in secret, for I am your refuge, your shield, your ever-present help in times of need. Stand firm in this knowledge. Walk boldly in the light of my truth. Do not entertain fear, for fear has no place in one who abides in my presence. Do not let worry consume you, for I have already made a way where there seemed to be none. Do not let the whispers of doubt take root in your heart, for I have spoken and my words will not return void. Prepare yourself, for you will begin to see with new eyes. The very things that once seemed ordinary will suddenly take on a new meaning. You will notice details you once overlooked. You will discern conversations with clarity you never had before. You will move with a confidence that does not come from human understanding, but from divine revelation. Do not resist this shift. Do not second-guess what I reveal. Trust in my guidance, and you will not be led astray. My child, you have been set apart. You have been chosen for a time such as this. You were not placed in this moment by accident, nor were you placed among certain people without reason. Everything I do is intentional, and now I am leading you into a season where clarity will replace confusion, where discernment will replace naivety, where wisdom will replace blind trust. This is not the time to shrink back. This is not the time to question whether you are hearing me clearly. This is the time to rise up, to walk forward with confidence, to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that I am guiding your every step. I am watching over you, not as one who is distant, but as one who is near, as one who has never left your side, as one who holds your destiny securely in my hands. You are safe in my presence. You are shielded by my love. You are guarded by my angels. No plan against you will succeed. No whisper spoken in darkness will bear fruit. No plot designed to derail you will come to pass, for I have spoken, and my word stands firm. Remain close to me. Seek me in the quiet moments. Listen for my voice. and you will never be misled. Watch as I expose, as I remove, as I reveal, and know that in all things I am working for your good. You are mine and nothing will change, that I love you, my child, and I am with you now and always. Angel says, my child, you must listen carefully. Even now, there are eyes upon you, watching, observing, seeking to understand what they cannot comprehend. They see your light shining, and they wonder how you continue to rise, even when they have spoken against you. They wonder why, no matter what they do, you are still standing. They are searching for ways to uncover what they do not know, but they do not realize that I, your God, have placed a shield around you. The reason for their watchful eyes is not what it seems. There are those who pretend to be friends who act as though they celebrate you, but in their hearts they carry envy. They do not speak their true intentions aloud, yet their thoughts are filled with plans that will not prosper. My child, do not fear them. I have already seen the things they try to hide. They have whispered, but I have heard. They have planned, but I have blocked them. They do not know that every step they take is already under my control. Be at peace, for nothing will harm you. My presence is in your home, surrounding you like a fortress. No scheme, no deception, no plot will ever be able to touch you. Even now, my angels are stationed around you, watching over you, ensuring that you are protected from things you do not even see. You may have felt uneasy, as if something is happening beyond what you can understand. That is my way of alerting you, my child. That is my way of telling you to be still and trust me, for I am handling what you cannot. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give us super thanks up to $50. There is someone who has been speaking about you in secret places. They have brought your name into conversations where it did not belong. They have shared things that were never meant to be shared, twisting details, creating confusion. They think they are working against you, but in reality they are positioning themselves for exposure. They do not know that what they have done in the dark will soon be revealed in the light. They do not know that the very trap they tried to set will turn against them. You will hear news, my child. Soon the truth will come forth, and you will understand why certain people have been acting differently around you. Some will try to distance themselves, pretending they were never involved. Others will try to come closer, hoping to deceive you one last time, but I will give you discernment. I will let you see the truth so clearly that there will be no confusion. Do not be surprised when the ones who claim to be for you are shown to be against you. Do not be alarmed when I remove people from your life suddenly. Some were never meant to stay. Some were only there to teach you, to reveal to you who you should and should not trust. My child, do not let worry take root in your heart. You are safe with me. Your home is covered in my presence. I am watching over your loved ones, guiding their steps, protecting them from anything that tries to come near. Nothing can enter without my permission. Nothing can shake the foundation I have placed beneath your feet. Even when things seem uncertain, I am your certainty. Even when others try to create fear, I am your peace. A woman, someone who has smiled in your face, yet spoken against you, is about to be revealed. She thought her actions were hidden. She believed her influence was greater than my power, but my child, nothing is greater than me. No word spoken against you can override the destiny I have set for you. No plan formed in secret can undo the blessings I have prepared for you. The moment of exposure is near. The things that were done behind closed doors are now coming to the surface. She will have no place to hide. Do not let your heart be troubled when you see these things happen. When the truth is revealed, some may try to deny it. Others may try to cover it up. But I say to you now, stand firm in what I have shown you. Trust the signs I have given you. Believe in the way I am leading you. I am removing people, closing doors, shifting situations for your good. Even if you do not understand it now, you will soon see why it had to happen this way. Your life is entering a new season. My child, a season where false friendships will no longer exist, a season where your name will not be played with, a season where what belongs to you will not be taken or delayed. The things you have been waiting for are coming to pass. The answers you have been seeking will come to you, and you will know without a doubt that it was my hand moving all along. Continue to trust me. continue to pray. I have heard every word you have spoken to me in secret. I have counted every tear you have shed. I have seen every moment when you felt alone, when you wondered if I was listening. My child, I have always been here. I have never left you, and I never will. What is happening now is only part of the greater plan. You are about to witness justice. You are about to see my hand move in ways you never imagined. The ones who doubted you will have no choice but to see the truth. The ones who spoke against you will watch as I lift you higher. The ones who thought they could stop you will realize they never had any control to begin with. Rest in me, my child. I am your protection. I am your provider. I am your shield. Nothing will go wrong with you. You are safe. Trust me and watch 3 hours left. This is sealed under your name, your mum. And my dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says, my child, time is slipping away. The moment has come. The hour of revelation is at hand. There are only 3 hours left. And what has been sealed under your name is now being unveiled. The truth that has been kept from you is being brought to the surface. The heavens have taken note. The scrolls have been opened, and what was hidden is no longer concealed. Your name has been spoken in the spiritual realm. Your identity, your destiny, your very purpose has been written down, and forces have tried to alter what has been declared over you. There have been whispers in the dark voices seeking to rewrite your path, but they cannot undo what I have decreed. My child, your inheritance is untouched, your purpose is intact, and my word over your life will stand. This message has reached you now because it was meant for you alone. No one else can receive what I am about to reveal. No one else can carry what has been set aside for you. The world around you may not understand, but my spirit has already confirmed this within you. Your mother and father have been placed under my divine observation. The truth that is coming will shake the very foundation of what you believed. There have been hidden things spoken in silence, covered in secrecy, but I am lifting the veil. What has been whispered in quiet rooms, what has been buried under the weight of time is coming into the light. This is not to cause fear, but to release you into freedom. There are things they never told you, things they hoped would remain unknown. It was not out of malice, but out of circumstances they could not control. But I am the God who brings clarity where there has been confusion. I am the one who reveals what has been hidden, not to harm you, but to prepare you. My child, I am strengthening you now, for what you are about to learn will shift everything. The documents have been signed, the decisions have been made, and there are forces moving even now to bring the truth into your hands. Do you feel the weight of this moment? Do you sense the urgency pressing against your spirit? That is because the heavens are moving. That is because time is aligning with destiny. That is because your appointed hour has arrived. People around you have spoken as if they knew everything. They have given you answers that were only partial. They have led you down paths that were never meant to be yours. But I am stepping in now. I am removing the barriers. I am tearing down the falsehoods. My child, you must be ready, because when the truth comes, it will shift everything. It will cause you to see people differently. It will reveal intentions that were not pure. It will show you the plans that were made without your knowledge. But I need you to stand firm. Do not let your heart be troubled. Do not let confusion cloud your mind. This is not meant to break you, but to position you. This is not meant to hurt you, but to prepare you. Because what is coming next will require you to see clearly, to move with precision, to walk in wisdom. You cannot afford to be blinded by emotions. You cannot afford to be deceived by appearances. The time for guessing is over. The time for second going is done. Now is the time for absolute truth. The spiritual realm is shifting. My angels are surrounding you even now. There have been attempts to hinder what is coming your way, but I have overruled them. There have been plans to delay your revelation, but I have accelerated the process. Nothing will stop what I have ordained. Nothing will block what I have released. There is someone who knows more than they have admitted. There is someone who has carried knowledge that they feared would come to light. And now that knowledge is surfacing. My child, I need you to be strong. I need you to be ready, because when this reaches you fully, you will have a decision to make. Will you embrace what I am showing you, or will you turn away? Will you receive what has been sealed under your name, Or will you allow fear to hold you back? I have already given you the strength to face this. I have already placed inside you the wisdom you will need. I have already gone ahead of you preparing the way. There is nothing to fear. There is no reason to doubt. My plan is unfolding perfectly, just as I intended. Those who thought they could keep the truth hidden are about to realize that nothing can be concealed from my sight. Those who believe their actions would remain covered are about to see that I am the God who reveals all things in their appointed time. Nothing is beyond my reach. No secret is too deep. No story is too buried. You will see it with your own eyes. You will hear it with your own ears. And when that moment comes, my child, remember this. I told you beforehand, so you would not be shaken. I revealed this now, so you would not be unprepared. I sent my angels to deliver this message, so you would know that I have been watching over you all along. Now is the time. The countdown has begun. The moment of revelation is at hand. In the next 3 hours, what has been hidden will begin to surface. The pieces will start coming together. The answers will begin appearing. Do not dismiss them. Do not overlook the signs. They are meant for you. You are covered, you are protected, you are chosen, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will stop my purpose from being fulfilled in your life. My beloved child, hear my voice as it calls to you in this moment, for what I reveal to you now is sealed under your name. You have searched for answers. You have sought clarity, and you have longed for truth that has remained just beyond your grasp. You have felt the weight of something unseen, a heaviness pressing against your spirit, a knowing deep within you that whispers of things unspoken. The time has come for the veil to be lifted. The time has come for revelation. I am speaking to you now, and I need you to listen, for these words are meant for you alone. This is not a message you have stumbled upon by accident. This is not a mere coincidence. It is divine timing that has brought you here. 3 hours remain, and within this time I will pour out truth upon you. A truth you cannot ignore, a truth that will shift the foundations of what you thought you knew. You have lived your life with an open heart, trusting, believing, hoping for the best in those around you. You have given of yourself sometimes to those who did not deserve it, sometimes to those who took more than they gave. You have walked in kindness, and yet you have felt the sting of betrayal. You have loved deeply, and yet you have known sorrow. But today, I tell you, there are things hidden in plain sight, things that have been kept from you, things that must now come to light. Your brother, the one you have trusted, the one you have called family, the one whose voice you have recognized as familiar. He is not who you believe him to be. The bond of blood has shielded him from your scrutiny, but I see all things. I have watched him. I have listened to him. I have seen what you could not see, and now I am revealing it to you. There have been moments when your spirit has been unsettled, moments when you have felt something was not quite right, moments when words spoken did not match the actions you witnessed. Do not dismiss these feelings, for they were warnings. Do not ignore the signs, for they were meant to awaken you. He has hidden things from you, spoken words in places you were never meant to hear them. He has walked a path of secrecy, and he has made choices that have led him away from truth. But hear me, my child, and do not allow anger to take root in your heart. This is not revealed to you so that you may hold bitterness. This is not spoken to stir up strife. I reveal so that you may walk in wisdom, so that you may protect yourself, so that you may understand what has been hidden. Your heart has been pure, your love has been unconditional, but even the purest hearts must guard themselves. Even the most loving souls must walk with discernment. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $50. There have been whispers behind your back, conversations you were never meant to hear, plans formed in quiet places that did not include you. Your name has been spoken in ways that would break your heart if you heard them. The one you trusted has not always walked in truth, and yet I tell you, do not fear. Do not let this revelation bring you sorrow. I am with you, and I will guide you. No deception can remain hidden forever. No secret can stay in darkness when my light shines upon it. Your mother and father, the ones who have been a part of your journey, they too have known things that have not been spoken. There are things they have seen, things they have felt, things they have understood but never shared. Their silence has not always been from malice, but from a place of uncertainty, from a place of not knowing how to reveal what has been stirring beneath the surface. But now you must see, now you must know, the truth that has been sealed is being unsealed before your eyes. The pages of this story are turning, and you are stepping into the knowledge that will set you free. You have always sensed that something was different about you. You have always felt a pull, a calling, an urgency that others did not understand. This is not by accident. This is not your imagination. You were chosen for more, set apart for a purpose greater than what you have known. But with that calling comes opposition. With that destiny comes challenges. With that anointing comes moments where you must walk through shadows before you step into the fullness of light. Your brother has not always understood this about you. He has watched you. He has measured you. And in his heart there has been a battle. The battle between love and jealousy, between admiration and resentment, between standing with you and standing against you. It has not always been clear, but the undercurrent has been there. I have seen it. I have known it. And now I tell you, but my child, listen to my voice, and not to the voice of fear. This is not a message to make you weary. This is a message to strengthen you. You are not alone. You are not forsaken. You are not without protection. The very reason this revelation comes to you now is because you are being positioned for what comes next. You have been called to rise to walk in the fullness of who you are meant to be, to step into the place that has been prepared for you. But you cannot step forward while holding on to illusions. You cannot move ahead while clinging to false security. Truth must come first. Light must expose what has been hidden, and only then will you be ready. Do not confront with bitterness. Do not retaliate with unkindness. Walk in wisdom and let my hand guide your steps. There are moments coming that will require you to be still. Moments that will require you to speak. Moments that will require you to make decisions that are not easy but are necessary. And through it all, I will be with you. This message is for you, and it is sealed under your name because it is meant for no one else but you. This is your revelation, your unveiling, your moment of awakening. Let your spirit receive it. Let your heart understand it. Let your mind grasp the depths of what I am saying. Nothing that is hidden will remain hidden. Nothing that is meant for you will be taken away, and nothing that I have planned for you will be stopped. 3 hours remain. And in this time, let my words settle in you. Let my truth become your foundation. Let my presence surround you, for I am here and I am speaking. Listen, my child, for I am revealing what has been kept in silence for far too long. You are loved, you are protected, you are seen, and you are never alone. Angel says, my child, time is moving quickly, and what has been hidden is now coming to the surface. 3 hours remain, and within this time a revelation is unfolding, sealed under your name. This moment was written before you were born, a divine orchestration that no force in existence can alter. You are being prepared for something greater than what your eyes can see. And though confusion may attempt to settle in your heart, do not be afraid, I am with you. Your mother and father, the ones connected to you, in ways beyond the physical, are part of a divine movement that is shifting right now. There are things they have carried, burdens they have held in silence, prayers they have whispered in the quiet hours of the night. My child, you are the answer to prayers, spoken long before you ever understood their depth. I have positioned you not just for yourself, but for the generations before you and those who will come after you. There are things that have been delayed, inheritance that was hidden, truths that were kept from you, but no longer. There is an individual who has moved in secrecy, manipulating circumstances to their favor, believing that you would never know. They have spoken words that were meant to shift the course of your destiny, but I am reversing every negative word that was spoken against you. The truth will be revealed. They have played a dangerous game with things that were never theirs to touch, thinking their actions would go unnoticed. But my child, I see all, and I do not allow my chosen ones to be deceived. You may have sensed the weight of something unseen, an uneasiness in your spirit that you could not explain. That was me, my child. I have been nudging you, stirring your soul to recognize that something was not right. You are not imagining things. The delays, the sudden obstacles, the moments of confusion. These were not coincidences. Someone has tampered with what is rightfully yours, but they have forgotten one thing. I am your God, and no one can take what I have declared belongs to you. In the next 3 hours there will be signs, confirmations of what I have been showing you. You may receive an unexpected message, a sudden shift in plans, an unusual conversation. Pay attention, for I am speaking through these moments. The exposure has begun, and though they may try to cover their tracks, it is too late. What they did in the dark is being brought to the light. My child, you are safe. Do not let fear cloud your heart. I have placed a hedge of divine protection around you. No matter what is said, no matter what is attempted, you will not be harmed. My presence surrounds you, shielding you from anything meant to disrupt your path. You just have to trust me. Do not lean on your own understanding. Do not let doubt shake you. My plan is unfolding and everything is working for your good. Your faith is being strengthened in this hour. I need you to pray, my child. Not just because you are seeking answers, but because your prayers are powerful. They shift the atmosphere. They move obstacles. They call forth what is already written in your favor. There is something that has been held back. A breakthrough that was rightfully yours, but was delayed. That delay is ending now. Your prayers have reached my throne, and the answer is already on its way. There is a woman, one who has stood in the way for too long, one who has spoken against you while pretending to be for you. Her time of deception is over. She has played her role, well convinced that she would never be exposed, but I am revealing everything now. She will not be able to hide any longer. The truth will come forth, and you will see the reason behind certain struggles you have faced. But my child, do not hold on to anger. Leave the justice to me. I will handle what needs to be handled. This is not a time to look back. This is a time to step forward with boldness, knowing that I am guiding every step you take. What was once hidden is now clear, and you will walk with new confidence, no longer questioning what is happening around you. You will feel the shift in your spirit. You will know without a doubt that I have been with you all along. Prepare yourself, my child. In these next moments, there will be signs that confirm everything I have spoken to you. You are not alone in this. You have divine favor upon you. No one can alter what I have ordained for your life. What was meant to cause you harm will be turned around for your good. What was taken will be restored. What was delayed will be released. You are stepping into a new season. One where you will walk with clarity, free from the confusion that tried to cloud your path. Do not be afraid of what is being revealed, for it is necessary. I am clearing the way for something greater. Trust in me, my child. The battle is already won. You are covered, protected, and victorious. Keep your eyes on me and watch as I move, in ways that will leave no doubt that I am God. A new car is coming to you. But the angel, my dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says, my child, hear me. Now the heavens have spoken, and the time has come. A divine shift is unfolding in your life. A door is opening. A new season is beginning, and with it, a blessing is being released to you. This is not an ordinary moment. This is not just another day. This is the fulfillment of what has already been written in the heavens concerning you. But listen carefully, my child. There is something you must do before it is too late. There is an instruction that has been given, a step that must be taken, a decision that must be made. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. The angel has been sent with a message, and you must receive it before the window closes. A new car is coming to you, a vehicle of divine provision, a movement that cannot be stopped, a journey that has been ordained. But my child, listen, there is a condition. There is a divine principle that must be honored before this blessing manifests. The angel has been sent to give you a message, a final instruction, and if you do not listen, if you do not act, this moment will pass, and you will miss what was meant for you. The heavens are speaking. The angels are moving. The spiritual realm is shifting. The path that has been blocked for so long is opening before you. The opportunity that seemed impossible is now within reach. The provision that was held back is now being released. But will you be ready? Will you align yourself with what is happening? Will you recognize the moment when it comes? There are forces that have tried to stop this from happening. There are those who have spoken against you, hoping to see you fail. There are those who have set up obstacles, thinking they could delay your blessing, but they do not have the final say. They do not hold the power I do, and I have decreed that this season belongs to you. No one can close the door I have opened. No one can take what I have set aside for you. But my child, obedience is key. The angel has spoken. The message has been delivered. There is something you must do before this blessing arrives. There is an action required. There is a step that must be taken. Do not ignore this moment. Do not overlook what is being revealed to you. The instruction has already been given, but have you listened? Have you obeyed? Have you prepared yourself for what is coming? I see the distractions that have tried to cloud your mind. I see the voices that have tried to pull you away. I see the doubts that have whispered in your ear, telling you that this is not real, that nothing is changing. But my child, do not listen to them. Silence the noise. Tune your spirit to my voice, because I am the one who is speaking to you. Now, I am the one who is calling you forward. I am the one who is preparing the way before you. There is a reason the angel has been sent with this warning. There is a reason the instruction has been given, because the time is short, the window is small, the opportunity will not last forever. This is a moment that requires urgency. This is a moment that requires faith. This is a moment that requires action. The new car represents more than just transportation. It represents movement. It represents acceleration. It represents a shift from where you have been to where you are going for too long. You have been stuck for too long. You have been waiting for too long. You have been delayed. But now the delay is over. Now the road is clear. Now the promise is within reach. But will you step into it? Will you take hold of what is being given to you? There are those who do not want you to move forward. There are those who do not want you to receive this blessing. There are those who will try to convince you that you are not ready, that you do not deserve it, that it is not for you. But my child, do not listen to them. Do not let their words take root in your heart, because I have spoken, and what I say will come to pass. My word does not return void. My promises